Konbanwa, JesusFreakinGamer here. And actually, it's still konnichiwa. Konbanwa is good evening. Konnichiwa is good afternoon. And it's afternoon where I'm at, so konnichiwa, JesusFreakinGamer here. Maybe we should just use konbanwa in general anyway, because that's what's basically become my normal intro. Anyway, welcome back to Love Plus. We're right back where we left off, so let's keep on going. At night, you have to use the sleep command. Use it and you will then proceed to the next morning. There we go. And yep, still nothing else we can do. So we're going to go sleep, catch some Z's, and boom, we're into the next day. And so we have a scene with Nene and Rinko now. But this time, I want to go ahead and get the scene with Monica done, or at least the introduction scene. So, and that'll give me all three of the pre-Love Plus. Good, I'm glad you got that. This way I'll have all of the spring starting CGs. All 4 seasons, they have a different CG for the first date and for the first time you meet them. So again, you've got to play the game, the beginning of the game, at least once during all 4 of the seasons, because there are certain CGs that are season based. Such a pain in the rear end. Why can't it just be like every other game where you meet the requirements, you get the CG, and you're done and you can move on? But no, because this game takes place in real time, because you have the Love Plus option after you beat the story mode, the initial story mode of the game. Therefore, they were like, well, since this game is already keeping track of time and days anyway, let's just go ahead and do something with the seasons. Let's build 4 different sets of CGs revolving around the 4 different seasons. So if you want to collect everything, you got to play it 4 times during the year, and you need to get to at least the first date of all 3 girls all 4 times of the year in order to get all the CGs from prior to your they're confessing to you. It's really annoying. So with that said, let me get I actually changed the speakers to my earphones. The first video was very echoey sounding. I apologize for that. I don't know how to edit that out either, so I'm doubly sorry. It is what it is. I'm off to a great start, aren't I? So I put the sound in my earphones, so there shouldn't be an echo in the sound of this anymore. I think my mic was actually picking up on my speakers, so I heard the voice like, it was like echo, echo, everything that the computer people said, like Nene and Rinko, everything they said was kind of echoed when I looked over the first video. So we're gonna do this a different way. So let me go and get my headphones so I can hear the game properly. And they're right over here. So I'm going to stretch and get them. Okay. Much better. Much, much better. And now I can hear my own voice kind of like as I'm talking, which is really, really weird. So let's keep going. Okay. We want some more fitness. We want a lot more fitness. We need that. Charm. What will that do? Well, everything goes up. Charm just hasn't been touched at all, though. We'll do Charm on day 3 or something. Let's go. I'm in great form. Somehow I feel extremely energetic. Oh, and this... Oh! The curly doohickey-dee. That thing means Rinko, or one of the girls, really, really likes what you're doing. So it's great. I'm in great form. Somehow I feel extremely energetic. If you want to skip this little thing, just click with the mouse. My new school life... Whoa, hello. My new school life has already started. It might be a good idea to join a club. That reminds me. I hear that the members of the school tennis club get along well. ... Alright, I'll try joining the tennis club. I need to go and talk with the student advisor. ... Okay, I filled out the club enrollment form. Now I just need to submit it. Maybe I'll become popular with girls if I join the tennis club. Yeah, right. Giving up already. Doubt her. Excuse me, I came in... Take 2. I'm doing these basically uncut, so I'm probably going to leave all those little bloopers in there. Excuse me, I came to turn in my club enrollment form. Is Suzuki-sensei of the tennis club here?
鈴木先生は今日出張だぞ。テニス部に直接持ってったらどうだ?
はい、わかりました。Technically, I said, okay, I understand. Close enough. They have such wonderful tennis courts here. Eh? Classes are already over, so why is no one here? Ah, and there's number 3. Ah, there is someone. Excuse me.
Hi. Hi. 何かご用ですか?
I love the tennis club uniform. It's adorable. Whoa, such a pretty girl.
何か.
Ah, I'm a second year. Aizawa Saito! I just transferred in and I was thinking of joining the tennis club today.
じゃあ、鈴木先生がおっしゃってた新入部員の方って。
I guess that's right.
私は女子テニス部の2年、高根真中です。
If ever I can't read the top line, that's when I scroll back up to it. If you guys read it, sorry for being redundant. So we're in the same grade, year, same thing. Nice to meet you! By the way, Takane. Missed that. Does the club have the day off today? It seems like you were the only person here.
今日は特別なの。男子部と女子部の親睦会でみんな帰っちゃったから。
I see. I have the enrollment form with me, but it seems like no one's here. Eh? Takane, is it okay that you don't join them?
私はちょっとお留守番。入部届預かりましょうか。部長に渡しておけばいい?
But aren't you in the middle of practicing?
いいの。困った時はお互い様でしょ。ね?
She's adorable. Takane, huh? I bet my life here will be great! Skipping past these. Moving along. Keep on trekking. Alright, so I've got the first... I've already been through the introduction with all 3 girls, so now I have a little event for all 3 girls that I can go see. We'll just go ahead and kick it off with Nene. Bunch of red flags there. That helped. That was better. A little more charm. Ah, that lowers intelligence. Crappers. Yeah, everything's plus that way. Yeah, we'll go with that. That works. Skimming through some of this. Okay. Oh yeah, just hearing this music, I'm like, I've never heard that before. Yeah, with the different seasons, certain locations in the game, their music changes with the season, not just the background CG. I don't think the inside of the restaurant, I don't think that appearance has changed. That's pretty much year-round. So, certain locations, though, do have different sets of music for different times of the year. Dixie's, the family restaurant, being one of them. Yosh, ganbarimashou! And that's basically alright, I'll work hard. I don't know how to say again and today in Japanese, so gomen nasai. Although I say that, I still need Nene-san's guidance. And speaking of.
頑張ってね.
Night. Essentially, I was right. Yosh, ikuzo! Dot, dot, dot. There are a lot of things to remember. Nene-san is...
姉ヶ崎さん、これってどうするんでしたっけ? ああ、それはね。ねねさん、助けて。はいはい、今行くからね。
Looks hectic. She has to look up to people other than me. Must be tough.
ねねくん、この伝票の処理なんだけどさ。
Even the manager too? That one person that's always depended on. dot dot dot. For me, it's you dot dot dot. I'm totally depending on you.
お疲れ様。どう？仕事は。
Hectic, frustrating. Sounds pathetic, but it's pretty hectic. Nailed it.
でも入ったばかりにしては頑張ってるよ。
Really? Is that so? By the way, there are newcomers other than me, I guess.
他のスタッフはみんなそれなりに長くやってるよ。どうして？
Nene-san has to look after many people, so I thought.
あの子たち？彼女たちも仕事は覚えてきたし、基本的には自分だけでこなせるんだけど。
But.
少しトラブルが起きたり、わからないことがあると私に聞いてくるの。
Isn't it great you have that one person you can always depend on?
私だって1年くらい先輩なだけなんだけど。
Everyone older deserves the utmost respect. Apparently that's a huge trope. That's pretty much in every single visual novel and anime that I've played and watched.
ねえ、なんでだと思う？
Well, I have no idea.
そっか。なんでだろう。
I actually have an idea. But somehow I think I know why. Yep. Skipping. On to day 4. Let's roll them out. Alright, today we'll go with Rinko. We'll just do it because, yeah, we are. And let's see. Oh, and that knocks into fitness a bit. Need a little bit more charm. Boo. Whenever you up one thing, it downs at least one of the others, if not two. My charm is severely crippled right now. I really need to pick that up. I may have to... This way nothing's going down. I may really have to pick up on the charm at some point here soon and just suck up a loss or something in those areas. Oh, how was I supposed to do this? Nene-san. Nice timing. Okay, we have options here. The bottom one says don't call her. The last one is you don't say anything at all. These first 3 options are actually pretty important because that will determine the girl's personality. All 3 girls have a default personality color. You'll see up here where it says type, and you'll see the color. So right now she is orange personality. The first one will always be their default personality. The second one will be a second type of personality. For her, the color will turn green, and she'll be a little bit more sarcastic, a little bit more snarky, and she'll poke fun at you here and there. The third one, Chop Attack, it's kind of lighthearted and humorous. That will be the third personality. For Nene, that would be pink, which is just very happy, very jovial, very energetic. So, just whatever. So, Nene's not the girl I'm going for this time around. It's going to be Rinko. So, and I'm actually, since my primary file is Rinko, I'm not even going to save this file. This is really just for walkthrough purposes. So, it doesn't really matter what personality I go with. So, I'm just going to do the Chop Attack because it's fun. Hi-ya! Way to build up relationship points. Physical abuse. That's the way to go about it. It sounded so bad. Don't actually hit girls. That does not work in real life. At all. Trust me. No, don't trust me. What am I saying? How am I supposed to do this? Not that way. Thank you. You saved me.
どういたしまして。少しずつ覚えていってね。
はーい。頑張ります. Pretty much did nail that one. That should be pretty specific and accurate. Alright, today I'll go all out becoming a library committee! Yeah! Not a member, the whole committee! Oh, there's Ms. Grumpy Pants. I mean, yo, Kobayakawa!
やめてなかったんだ、図書委員。
Quick note, I chose Rinko for today, and yet I still saw Nene during the second part of the day. You will randomly run into the girls once you've made like that first contact with them, and then each time you speak with them and you don't choose the fourth option to totally ignore them, you will grow a little bit closer to them. Another quick note, you can't possibly win more than one girl during one playthrough, so all you've got to really do is build up all your stats evenly and ignore the girls you don't want to be with and just focus all your attention on the girl you do want to be with. So in a normal playthrough where I wasn't trying to get all the CGs for meeting them and the first date, what I would normally do is just completely ignore the other girls, which means even on the normal days when you're picking where you want to go, like I said, in the first episode, you go to the library to meet Rinko, you go to the Dixie's restaurant, your job, to meet Nene, and you go to the tennis club or court to meet Manaka. And now if you ignore them for several days in a row, you will eventually have a first meeting with all of them anyway, so it doesn't really matter along those lines. But if you ignore those places altogether, after the first meeting, you may run into them occasionally, just like keep ignoring them, and keep focusing on the one girl you want to win. And as long as you keep your stats pretty evenly met throughout the entire game, just grow them slowly, yeah, you'll probably miss some of the checkpoints where you could have gotten some extra affection by passing a checkpoint, but you'll still win the girl in the end. And only one time I tried winning all 3 girls' hearts. I only succeeded in doing that in one game. In each of the 4 parts of the day, you'll see various symbols. Well, I'll point that out the next time around when we get to it. What are you saying all of a sudden? ... That's what I'm saying. Oh, she ... dots too. We're on the same wavelength. We're meant for each other. So my sitting here directly affects your existence. I'm so sorry. I'm a bit bored. Anything interesting that can be read fast? Oh, so you have those here. Elementary school books in a high school. Seems legit. Hey, can't you be a bit livelier? Fair enough. Then I think I'll read some books too. Any recommendations? Well, oh, so you have those. Hey, did this conversation just loop? What should I say? Alright, these symbols right here. Oh, sneeze. That's me. Those little symbols right there, there are 4 symbols. I lied. 5 symbols. 5. There's an X and there's a triangle, which means that particular part of the day did not go so well. You have the circle and the double circle, which means the day went pretty well. Then you have like the little whippity, floppity, circly, doohickey thingy that you've seen once before, and that's the technical term for it. That means you did magnificently. And each of those 5 give you some affection for the girls. So in order to win all 3 girls, I just basically lucked out on a lot of my checkpoints and on a lot of my activities throughout the day. Therefore, I was able to win all 4 girls in one playthrough. Normally, you can't win all 4. Generally, I can max out at 2 if I'm pursuing 2 girls, which means I can't just play the game once for all 4 seasons. I usually have to play the game multiple times to get all the CGs for all the girls. And there are also, I'm going to go ahead and complain about this now. I mentioned personalities earlier. There are actually CGs that are personality specific for all the girls. So not only do you have to play the game for all the seasons, I have to play the game multiple times during each season, or at least, no, I take that back, during at least 1 season, 2 seasons. You have to play the game multiple times for the personalities as well. I forget the exact ways to do it. I looked it up earlier when I was playing the game. When I started last June. It's now the next April after that. So I looked into how to do all that stuff. And so yeah, you've got to play the game multiple times during each season to get all 4 of the girls, to get all 3 of the girls, and all 3 of the girls' 3 personality types during all 4 seasons. And that sounds incredibly hectic and stressful and takes up a bunch of your time. And believe me, it does. I am not a fan of that aspect of the game. I'm like going to be happy when this June comes up, because then everything I need to do will be done. And right now you're probably thinking, well, if you've gotten personalities in the 4 seasons, why do you have to play all the way through next June? You're already in the 4th season, spring, so why do you have to play it any more past this month? There's a reason. I'll probably cover that in the Love Plus mode. There's even more stuff to unlock past the normal pre-confession CGs. There are post-confession CGs as well that you get in the Love Plus mode of Love Plus. I'm getting tired of even talking about it. I need to sleep. Okay, I feel better now. All refreshed. Sunday, I can do whatever the heck I want. I can just go out all day long. All day long. And fitness goes down a little bit. Intelligence gets way too high. So let's not do that. Oh, lots of charm. No fitness, but lots of charm. I like that. We're going to do just that. Skip past this stuff. Go quickly. Keep moving. And Monica's the last one there. What do we need? What do we need? What do we need? No, that's hobby. That raises your sense, actually. Oh, there you go. Something I didn't mention before. When you click on the various things, you will see what that activity makes go up and what that activity makes go down. So fitness, or I should say physical education, obviously, makes your fitness go up. And it brings your charm down. Social sciences, the books, that lowers fitness, it raises intelligence and sense a little bit. The club ups fitness and intelligence, lowers sense. And then the hobby, for me, would definitely be video games. YouTube, woo! I get to do my hobby in front of everybody and maybe possibly make a living out of it. Very, very awesome. And if not, still having a good time playing, still having a good time with you guys. I'm going to play the games anyway, so why not share it with the people that I love and the people that I will get to know and love as time goes on. Back to the game. So hobby will up your sense, lowers your charm a little bit. Well, I really need to up my charm. Really need to up that. And it looks like I'm pretty much just breaking even this way. Darn it. Well, it is what it is. I could do something else here, but whenever you see the girl there, and especially since I'm trying to get a first date with all of them, you need to progress through these girls. That really didn't sound right. That really sounded wrong. You have to progress by going through all these girls' scenes to make sure that you get all of the scenes, because once you've gotten so many scenes and you've gotten so much affection for each of the girls, you'll move on to further scenes, and eventually you'll progress into the first date, the second date, change of the personality, and eventually confession. The game will progress in that direction. Since I want the first date with all 3 girls, I've got to pay attention to all 3. And that'll get a little bit hectic a little bit later on, as you'll see. That's Nene-san. Okay, time for the chop. Hiya! Does that mean I hit her head? Why do I just go around just randomly just right on the back of someone's head? Hi, how's it going? Pow! I like you. You're my friend. That's why I'm smacking you.
Nani?
And she's totally okay with it. Sup?
Aizawa-kun, sensei kara tanomaregoto.
Oh, sorry. Didn't mean to cut that off. Gomen nasai, mada. That means I'm sorry again. Is there anything I can help you with? Like maybe not cutting you off mid-sentence, for one? I see. So they gave me a little affection with her, and they gave me a little bit more affection with her. Whenever you talk to them, you get a little bit of affection. Oh no, I'm late! The girls' practice match was definitely today. Oh, it's Takane's match. Hey, how's the match going? For sure?
女子部の一番手だぞ。おまけにあの美少女キャラで成績も常にトップクラス。で、家が医者のお嬢様なんだよな。
Rich girl. The Ojo. Wow, is that so? She's definitely popular.
モテるっていうか、 あまりにも住む世界が違うだろう。それに、ちょっとほら、な。
なあじゃないわ。What do you mean?
なんか硬いだろ、高根って。言葉遣いとかさ、近寄らないでってオーラが出てるみたいな。
So the poor shy girl. No, the rich shy girl. I don't know what I'm saying. そうなのか? For those of you who got that reference, 2 thumbs up.
カウント3-0。マッチボンバイ、高根。
The golf clap. Good work!
相沢くん。
Called my name. That's cool. That's why I went with the Japanese name. So that way they don't just use like one syllable, like ah, or fu, or wa. They actually have a name that they will say. Takana, you were amazing. It was a complete victory, huh?
ありがとう。でも、たまたまだから。
そんなことないよ。すごいじゃん. Pretty sure I was right. She also speaks in dots. Makes me happy.
もう、行くから。
Okay, sorry. A little distant. You wouldn't think she's the winner from the look on her face. Time for another good night's sleep. And another good day's work. Okay, so no scenes are appearing for the girls down here. Sometimes they'll appear in other places, but it's almost always on the 3rd slot where you'll see them. So now I'm just going to focus on stat building and making myself amazing. Not that a lot of work needs to be done there, am I right, guys? Shut up! Totally right! I'm amazing as it is! Intelligence down. If I adjust that. Here we go. Sense is getting a lot out of this. Yeah, we'll go with that. I'm in great form. Somehow I feel extremely energetic. I think I'm going to skip some of these basic boxes and reading. I'm just going to click through them. Doesn't really affect anything. This time it's Rinko. Eh? Was that a girl who just turned around the corner, Kobayakawa? Only 2 options this time. Of course we're going to follow her. We will follow our love to the ends of the earth and beyond. She went this way. And apparently I just ran the crap over her. Ah, Kobayakawa.
相沢。
No kun there. She just calls you by your name. Sorry, I didn't see you.
私が小さいとでも。
So I ran into her because even though I saw her go around the corner, I just totally didn't see her once I ran into the corner. Seems legit. I think these are personality things as well. The last one says that's right. So speaking of personality types, she has the blue by default personality. The second choice is going to be a green one where her tsundere becomes a little bit more tsundere. So she's like tsundere, I guess. Yeah, we're going to go with that. And the third one is also pink, where she drops the cool demeanor and she becomes more of just like this happy, cheerful girl, which is honestly jarring since she acts a certain way throughout the entire game. Then when she turns pink, she's just like, she goes from like, Aizawa. Jeez, I kind of wish she'd leave the library to, hey Aizawa, how are you? And it just throws a major cramp my way. I'm just like, ugh. It's like it's 2 different people. That's the one personality shift out of all of them that I really am not comfortable with. So I'm going to keep her on her default blue, slightly nihilistic personality. We're going to go with that. Sorry. I am not forgiven. Is she that concerned about it? And that about wraps it up for this video. Thank you guys very much for watching. If you liked it, hit that like button. If you disliked it, hit that dislike button. Why would you dislike me? And if you really liked it, please share and subscribe and join the freaks! I love you guys. God bless.